Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube
channel, guys. If it's your first time, subscribe, like, comment,
turn on that notification bell to be notified every time we upload a video, which is every week, by the way.
Yeah.
So today we are doing a continuation to the topic we did last time, which was trust issues and insecurities in relationships. Yeah, so I think we went off at the point where we're talking about how we have experienced insecurities in our relationships in the past, but we thought we should discuss what our thoughts are on checking our partner's phones.
Yes.
Should you check your partner's phone?
Must you check your partner's phone?
Okay, must you check your partner's phone?
Should you check?
Yeah, so my love, go first, tell us. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, my thoughts are...
Should you check your partner's phone, and how would you feel about your partner checking your phone?
I think one, let me start, should you check your partner's phone? Why should you check your partner's phone? Is the question. I think for me, it comes to a state that...
Are you guys hearing us?
Yes, they are getting us. So, one is, I believe that it's not good to check your partner's phone.
Yeah.
Much as, why would you check for your partner's phone?
No, because maybe you want to know, I don't know.
As much as
so
I'm open,
why would you not? Why would you not?
My point is that at some point, you start inferring certain things. You find maybe say your partner is, because in our scenario, in our incident, I'm open, you have my password, I have your password.
Yeah.
I've never gotten a chance to really, why should I check in your phone, honestly? That has never been an issue that I want to know what is in your phone.
Do you think it's because maybe it's like an indication of mistrust?
Yes, to me it's more. By the time you go and check, that means there's something that you have in your mind that maybe my partner is doing. My guy is doing this, so I need to know what is he really doing.
Yeah.
So it's more mistrust. It's not even more, it's mistrust.
But what if someone has actually, you are suspicious that something is going on? Wouldn't you check?
Okay, yes, I've checked for me.
When we were married? Or
no, before we got married, I told you in the other previous video that I had to check.
So would you say that someone can be justified to check in that case?
There is no reason to justify. Again, me, I think where we have reached in a relationship, it's more important for me. I will come and ask you.
Yeah, just
that ABCD is happening.
Yeah.
What's up? What's going on? And it's up to you to tell me whether it's A or it's B. What is the relationship you're having? So
you don't have to find the truth from the phone.
Yes, I don't need to find the truth from the phone. Because at the end of it all, also we must build that trust in a relationship. Mainly now for us who are married, we must build that trust that I am able to share with you that yes, this and this happened. Oh, this one is hitting on me. Or I had a conversation, inappropriate conversation, because it comes from there. And I've said it time without number, that sin thrives in secrecy. Yeah. The moment I have to keep something, maybe I'm talking to a lady and I have to keep it away from you, then I am giving room for the devil for sin to thrive in it. So I believe it's not good. It's good for couples to be open and talk about it. Say ABCD, that yes, I've heard, I think the way you are talking to so and so, I don't like it. What's up? What's going on?
Yeah. So that the person doesn't have to check that.
Yeah, so that the person doesn't have to become a night dancer. In a marriage, you're a night dancer, you are running to sneak to check what is in the phone, check. Anyway, that's my opinion when it comes to
checking phone.
What is your opinion?
So for me, I agree with you. But what I would say, and this is a bit, I don't know if it's controversial, but this is my opinion. I think when you have just met, you should check that phone. I know, guys.
Abomination, guys.
Don't shoot me. Please, guys, put in the comment section and tell us what are your thoughts on this topic. For me, my thing is when you have just met someone, please check that phone.
Okay, I agree with you on that.
Ask me why.
Okay.
Because, like we said in the previous video, trust is earned. And I'm not saying check so that you find what is wrong. But I think it helps to know what kind of person you're dealing with. Because at that point, because at that point, you are just getting to know this person. if they are slippery, better the devil you know than the one you don't know. I know how to deal with it.
A devil is a devil, baby.
Whether you know or you don't.
Whether you know it,
then
it's
if
a devil.
I know, I go away from the devil.
It's
as
a devil,
opposed
a devil
to
is a
being
devil.
there. So anyway, for me, this is my thinking. As opposed to being there and I am clueless. So for me, I would say check at the beginning of the relationship. The only challenge is once a checker, always a checker. You find that you want to keep checking
You're
even when
snooping.
Yeah, but what I would say, for example, we shared in the previous video that when I checked your phone, okay, there was a reason why I had to. Because I was feeling a bit uncomfortable, so I said, let me check. Your school of thought is I should have asked you and you explained. Now that is what I do now because you have earned my trust. As the relationship has gone on, that's what we have done. Towards the end of our dating phase into the marriage, I trusted you. Even now, I don't see why I should check my husband's phone, for crying out loud. Because one, I trust you, but also I know the person I'm dealing with. But also I think I've made peace with the fact that the culture we have created is one of openness. I have created room for you to come and say, you know what? These are my friends. Like we are accountable to each other, what you were saying. But for me, my thinking is when you have just met someone, that is not there. I am not about to put my heart. I don't know. This is just my opinion, guys.
Guys, please comment.
You don't.
Comment, please. We want to know what's your opinion.
You don't have to. First, hold on. You don't have to take my opinion. It is mine. I could be wrong, but I would gladly accept. But that is my thinking because I was able to know the kind of friendships you were having and how you didn't have boundaries. It actually started a conversation which led to where we are now.
That's an exception. Let me give you, baby. Let me qualify on a guy's perspective. One, baby, if you check somebody's phone when you just met, I mean,
just for the record, we are both on the same page of saying once you have started dating and you're now in a committed relationship, do not check. There's no need to. If we are dating 3 years, 4, we are married, and you're still checking someone's phone,
there's a problem.
Please leave them. Leave them. What I'm saying is at the beginning.
Yeah, my point, baby, again, if you've just met and somebody is trying to convince you that we all have skeletons, our skeletons in the closets. Yes. I mean, give me time. Why I say it's an exception is that if you, majority of guys, I mean, we always want to put out the best. I mean, I'm not going to start vibing her and say, baby, this. I mean, I don't know my position in the relationship. Are we yet dating?
And
are we?
Why?
As in WhatsApp. I may tell you certain things which you may say,
That's true.
So that's why I say that do not check the phone for now.
So you're
in the
saying
beginning.
check the phone in the beginning.
In the beginning, don't, because you see, you're all determining, you're getting to know each other.
Are you saying don't check because you might find things since you are not yet in a committed relationship?
Yes, you're not yet in a committed relationship. And of course, if you get to know that, you run away, you flee.
Isn't that the purpose? Let me see and then we discuss.
Let me tell that is not at that point. I feel
so
like
how about when
a relationship is still young, okay, no, you're starting out, and that's why you're starting out, you're trying to vibe each other, you're trying to get for. I mean, at that time, no one, you don't want to know anything.
Are you trying to say that because at that time you're not yet committed, so you can't even be saying that you should be exclusive with one person and not texting other people?
No, what I'm trying to say is that at that point the relationship is a bit fragile.
Okay.
You don't know because at that point, let me give an example. For you ladies, you may find 1-2 guys are hitting on you. Yes, and then me, the Mr. Right, I have some dead skeletons in my phone, and then you're like, my God, you ditch me. And yet maybe somebody's in a transition to
get to that point.
So that's why I say I don't agree with you in that area that you should check at the beginning. I think as the relationship progresses, maybe when you're now turning the relationship into maybe a marriage, then at that point, then okay, you may need now to check now.
Are you now on the team checking phones?
No. I'll say that maybe there, if there's reason, if somebody gives you reason to do that.
But she was all about commitment and asking.
Yes, that's why I'm saying that at the beginning I do not agree with that because the relationship is so fragile.
But baby, I feel like now you're you. Are you for checking phones or not?
No, you
You
see,
seem to. What is your stand?
no, my stand is that do not check phones really, unless
no
somebody
need.
gives you a reason. That's why I'm saying that I'm not for no. Oh yes, I'm saying unless somebody gives you a reason to check the phone. But in the beginning of the relationship, I say no. But if you cannot have this conversation, that somebody cannot have a conversation with you
About what?
about anything, maybe say there's a person you want to confront them about, and they are not open enough to say yes, so and so, to have that conversation.
Yeah.
And maybe you need evidence. You need proof that you know this and this and this. That's when that person will have a conversation with you. Then maybe yes. Let me give you an example. I have a friend, a brother. He was married. For a long time they were married. Everything was okay. He used to go and work, come back, and everything was okay. One day, his son was playing with his wife's phone. So the kid puts in the password. Then he's like, do the password again. So he got to know the password. So he also opened the password, checked his wife's phone, and the messages he found there, Jesus Christ. The wife was cheating on him, was discussing about him with another person. Day has come, day has not come. So there are scenarios that happen. You may not know certain things. But also where I'm saying that, where I agree with checking the phone, is that if somebody gives you a reason, you cannot have conversations about things,
If they are
then
not
please
open
check,
about it.
my dear. No, please there, check.
Okay,
But
because
in the beginning, don't check, please.
for me
Relationship
actually
is
now
still
I still
fragile.
disagree with you. For me, I think once you have gone into the relationship, well, okay, yeah, if the person cannot fully discuss certain things, you might check, but then is it even that you created openness in the first place? Maybe it's the relationship where, yes, you've been dating for long, but you're not open with each other. You're not accountable to each other. You don't trust each other. And that's why I'm saying, why wait 5 years into the marriage to start fighting with those issues of openness when you can handle them at the beginning?
No, what I'm saying, openness is a key.
First, wait, not you're saying like there are times where, which happens all the time, in fact, most relationships, where you cannot get through to the person. You try to confront about the relationship they're having with person ABCD, but the person is not forthcoming. And so you have to check. But for me, what I'm saying is, I would rather arrest that at the beginning. I am not even comfortable dating someone or committing to someone who I don't fully trust. Now, at the beginning, what I mean is not when you're still vibing each other. No, we are not exclusive. But there's a point where you reach and you say, now we are in a committed relationship where you define things.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm checking your phone also, and I find there are messages from 5 months before you started vibing me, however bad they were, it was before us. I cannot take it personal, and you have to have the maturity to not.
That will depend, baby. Somebody will say, "Vanai, why did you tell me?"
Most people are like that. But
that means
for
you're
me,
a cheat. What you know they're saying, once a cheat, always a cheat.
I thought cheat when you were doing all of us. No, you can't. If you told me that you were dating before, why would I say you are cheat? Because you
That's
were.
if you've had a conversation.
You must have. That's what I'm saying at the beginning. If you've been dating before, you must say it. We can't start dating and it's like I'm the first person you've dated, but really, you had 10 other people before. And the notion that men like to not put their best foot forward and not say that I had exes before, for me, I don't agree with it. Because even as we talked about it, you told me I've dated so and so, and honestly, that was the most attractive thing I found about you, because you were very open about, and that's in your past. The same I wouldn't expect you to hold my past against.
Because, baby, you see now, for me, it was my past. I was tired of the past. I didn't want to be the Paul, the soul. I was a new Paul. I don't know if you get. So I wanted to say to that before we get. And why I did that also, maybe one of the reasons that I wanted to deal with the past first, then the present is clear. Okay, but majority of guys, and I'm speaking from a guy. Like a guy is not going to come and tell you, man, I dated this and this and this and this. Because by the time I told you, we're not in a relationship,
Yes.
I was trying to vibe you. I was trying to persuade you
Yes.
to come to me. As much as it attracted you to me, but some people it may not.
Might be a turn off.
It may be a turn off. Be like,
So guys, let us know in the comments.
I'm getting a reject, man.
Let us know in the all of us have been not rejected, but we've we've all had failed relationships.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comment section if you would rather your potential boyfriend or girlfriend tell you at the beginning of your relationship whether that they've been, their past. Would you rather they be open about their past when you've just started meeting, or would you not get to know about it until maybe later?
Yeah.
Guys,
please comment,
be
guys.
the judges down.
Yeah.
So
we also want to know your perspective. Please share with us and we know.
Yeah. So I also wanted to mention something why I would discourage phone checking. Say for example, where we are at now, is that sometimes you go to your partner's phone, you read a message and you blow it out of proportion. It's just a hi, where can I find you?
Yeah.
Then for you immediately interpret it your own way. Because the people who are texting, there was context, which you don't know. Maybe they talked on the phone before.
Yeah.
So the challenge with it is sometimes you mix. You might blow things out of proportion. What you see and what you were told might be totally different things. So that is also for me another reason why I think people should not check phones, especially where you've established trust and openness.
Yes.
And then another problem that I always have with people, the reason people always give for not checking phones, and this one I disagree with it 100%. Let the record reflect.
I think disagree. I know what you're going to say, but
which one is it?
That you find what you're looking for.
Yes.
I mean, that's fake.
If it's there, it's there, guys. Whether you find it or not, it is there.
It's there.
That's the most ridiculous excuse.
And I wouldn't advocate for such a marriage, honestly, or such a
that you will find what it is.
So when you hide and not see it,
has it gotten away from there?
Has it gone away?
It is there. So for me, it's not that. I think
it's even better you find it so that you confront it and have a conversation about it.
If it's there.
I think we need to encourage conversations in relationships.
So for me, that reason of how you find what's there. Never touch a man's phone. Never touch a man's phone. What are you exactly perpetrating? That men's phone.
And it's you ladies who say, a man's phone. I mean, you're in a relationship.
Yes, so
start a conversation, check it if you need to check it, if there is reason. And that's why I qualified it and said that if somebody gives you reason to check it, then
and they fail to have the conversation.
Yes.
So in other words, for me, what I pick from our conversation is where there is trust and open communication, and I think that's what you started with. Then checking phones is very unnecessary.
Yeah.
It becomes unnecessary, and it also saves you. If you don't want your phone to be checked, be open. It saves you the strain of having to check phones. But this thing of
give her the password.
This thing of
baby, can you check my
find
phone
what's
now?
there. No, I don't see the need to, because I know that when I have a question, I'll come to you and you answer it straight away.
Yeah, and I think for me, it's better, mainly for us guys. If you save yourself, your password is there, she knows it. Feel free, give her. She will check, and then the next time there's no need to check.
Exactly. That's what I also think.
It's also important to marry a caring lady like this one.
Oh God. Yeah. So thanks, for me, that notion, I don't know what you guys think about it. That don't check, you will see what you're looking for. Of course, I need to see what I'm looking for.
Even if you don't check, you'll find it.
Even if you don't find it, it's there.
So guys, please comment, tell us
what are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts? Is it good to check your partner's phone? And what is your thought about?
What's the reason?
That if you check your partner's phone, you'll get what you're looking for. What is your thought about it? Please give us your thoughts.
So for me, this checking phone, it always says a lot about how open you are with each other and how well you trust each other. My take would be build that at the beginning of the relationship. Ensure that openness is there. Draw boundaries as a couple. We did a video on that. Draw them at the beginning so that you're not dealing with it 8 years later. That for me is my thing. And then once you find out that this guy is slippery and or this woman, and they are giving you sleepless nights, better to leave the relationship when it's still young than investing so many years and then later you're disappointed. So I've seen people, even someone gets HIV, they didn't know about it. Maybe they were saying never touch a man's phone. What do you want with a man's past? For me, honestly, if there's something I want to condemn today, it's that notion. And I know I'll be attacked by many people.
I also agree with you actually. I think we shall be attacked.
That!
Check, find out, even if you you'll find what you'll get it. I mean that's
check or what? Because
I mean
check or
check.
Whether you check
I'm saying
now that's contradicting what we've been saying before.
No, I'm saying that
whether
this
you
notion
check or
that,
not, it's there.
That you'll find what you're looking for. I mean, even if you don't check, it is there.
Yeah, so for
check
us
and
not
find
checking
out.
is not that we are fearing to see what is there.
Yes, yes.
Our not checking is that we already see what we think is in the phone, because when I ask you, you open it.
We shall have the conversation, yes.
Yes. But should we ever reach at a point where I'm trying to ask him but he's not forthcoming? Or the reason we have each other's password is feel free to check any day and time. Whenever you want to. Yeah, so guys, bye-bye. This was an interesting...
So guys, bye.
It pulled out our inner guns. But yeah, till next time, we love you.
Bye-bye.